Okay, so what makes a great leader? Is it their intelligence, their ability to make big, bold decisions, or maybe it's just about getting results? What do you think? Think about the past leaders that you have. Now let's flip the script for a second here. Companies with strong leadership actually outperform their competitors by 13 times. That's massive. But at the same time, 82% of employees say they do not trust their leaders to be honest and effective. That's also pretty massive. So if leadership is so critical to success, why do so many employees feel disconnected from their leaders, even though we have more opportunity than ever to be connected? Now, here's the thing. Great leadership, it's not just about authority. It's about impact. It's about the way that you seek potential in your team, the way that you steer vision so your team can follow you and navigate challenges, and the way that you spark inspiration in other people. And if you're here, I know you're ready to level up your leadership skills because that's frankly why you're watching this video. So today I want to break down with you 3 key traits that separate the average from the exceptional leaders. My name is Nada Lena Nasserdeen and welcome to Rise Up For You TV. Let's jump into point number 1. Great leaders, they seek potential in their team. A great leader doesn't just see who their people are today, they see who they can become. This is the difference between transactional versus transformational leadership. Think about this. 58% of employees say that their leadership skills are underdeveloped. That means more than half of your team has untapped potential. That means their superpowers and their skills are not being tapped into, just waiting for someone to notice and invest in them. But here's the challenge. Most leaders are so focused on results, they're so focused on their day-to-day things that they overlook the people that actually need the development. And to be honest with you, most of the time it bites them in the butt because they haven't built a succession plan. And then that happens, teams get stagnant, innovation slows down, employees start to look for other opportunities elsewhere because they feel like they're just not growing and they're not able to get to the next level, not only professionally, but also personally. So what do great leaders do differently? Well, they look beyond the job titles and see hidden strengths. They see the blind spots in their team members. They ask thought-provoking questions that challenge their team to think and play bigger. And most importantly, they mentor and coach. They develop their people to become future leaders. And I know you're probably saying, but I don't have time. Well, leaders make time. So try this. The next time you're in a one-on-one conversation with a team member, ask them, what's a skill you'd love to develop but haven't had the chance to do? And what's the next level of your career that excites you? What are you excited about and what do you want to see in your growth trajectory? Then here's the most important thing. I want you to find a way to support their growth, whether it's a stretch project, a new responsibility, or simply connecting them to the right mentor if you think there's someone that's a better fit. Because at the end of the day, your success as a leader, it's not measured by how you achieve, it's measured by how many others you help grow. Point number 2, often gone unnoticed, is that great leaders, they steer vision and they navigate their team through challenges. Having a vision is awesome, but let's be real here. Having a vision without knowing how to get there, it's just a dream. And we see this time and time again with the leaders. They want to get to the next level. They want to take that vision, but they don't really know how to get there or what to do. That's why great leaders, they don't just set the vision, they also navigate the obstacles that come with it. Did you know that 70% of business transformations fail due to poor leadership? That's because most leaders, they don't have a plan for how to guide their teams through uncertainty. So, how do the best leaders steer their team towards a direction? How do they steer them towards success? They do a few things. First, they adjust course when challenges arise. Instead of staying stuck in outdated strategies, they pivot. They stay calm under pressure, leading with confidence instead of leading with fear and stress. And most importantly, they communicate with clarity and they have transparency in their communication. So their team knows exactly what's expected and what's going on. Think of it like this. A great leader is like a pilot during turbulence. I cannot stand turbulence. When things get bumpy, they don't panic. They have lives at risk. They adjust, they communicate, and they make sure that everyone stays safe and focused and level and grounded and calm. So I want you to ask yourself, am I just telling my team where to go, or am I actually helping them figure out how to get there? Because that is the key. How do I react when challenges come up? Do I lead with confidence, or do I let certainty take over and kind of run the ship? Because the way you lead through challenges determines whether your team follows you or whether they look for the exit sign. Now, point number 3. This is actually one of the most important points when it comes to leadership and my favorite one to talk about. Great leaders, they spark inspiration. You can have all the strategies in the world, but if you can't inspire people to take action, you're not leading. You're just managing. As a leader, it's our responsibility to create and evoke movement in our team. Think about this. Employees who feel inspired are 125% more productive than those who feel satisfied. And there is a difference. Yet 85% of employees are disengaged at work, according to Gallup. Those are massive numbers. So how do great leaders spark that inspiration? And how do you spark fire in your team? Well, they lead by example, showing up with passion and purpose. There's a fire in them. They celebrate progress, making people feel valued and acknowledged for their hard work. And they connect, listen to this, every task to a bigger purpose, helping people see why their work matters. Because at the end of the day, people want to have purpose behind their profession. So here's a simple, powerful leadership exercise I'm going to share with you today. This is what we do with our clients here at Rise Up For You. I want you to ask your next team meeting, instead of jumping straight into what needs to be done, why is it important? Why does it evolve and support the bigger picture? So for example, if your team is working on a new product launch, remind them how this product is going to change lives. If they're grinding away on a tough product, show them the long-term impact of their creativity and the work that they are doing. All you need to do is take 60 seconds today to remind someone on your team how their work is making a difference. It could change everything amongst your team and the inspiration that you evoke in them. So let's recap on the 3 things that make great leaders. Number 1, they seek potential. They develop their team. They don't just manage. Number 2, they steer vision and they navigate challenges. They guide their teams through uncertainty to create transformation. And number 3, my favorite, is they actually spark inspiration. They make people feel connected to move, to do something, to take action towards something that is bigger than them. Leadership is not about titles. It's about impact. It's about how you show up, how you lift others up, and how you create momentum. Now, I want to hear from you. So type in the chat, what's one leadership quality you think is most important out of the 3 that I gave you? Or maybe you have another one. Drop it in the comments below. Again, my name is Nada Lena Nasserdeen. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and welcome to Rise Up For You TV. And if this video sparked something in you, like, share, subscribe it. Or if you see this content and you think, you know what, I need this for myself and my team, click on the call link below. My team and I would love to have a conversation about how we're supporting organizations around the world in over 50 countries to help them be their absolute best. Thanks for joining me here on Rise Up For You TV, and I'll see you on the next episode.